protesters seeking justice for Daniel Prude marched and rallied Tuesday evening in Rochester. They took to the streets just hours after word that nearly all of the top leadership of the Rochester Police Department is leaving or moving to lower-level positions. Police Chief La'Ron Singletary's job performance had come under heavy scrutiny in the past week after Prude's family made public police body cam video of a March 23 mental health call in which Prude stopped breathing while 3 officers pressed him to the ground. Prude would die 1 week later. Yet neither Rochester officials nor New York State officials revealed Prude's death for more than 5 months. Many community activists, as well as a Democrat and Chronicle editorial, had called for Singletary's resignation. More, Mayor Warren and Police Chief Singletary defend actions amid calls to resign. Tuesday night's protests came after 2 evenings in which de-escalation happened on the part of Rochester police. Police did not fire projectiles or force protesters to leave the area around the public safety building on Sunday or Monday nights. More, Rochester protest ends peacefully hours after police declare unlawful assembly. Here are observations, photos and videos from the 3 Democrat and Chronicle journalists who followed Tuesday night's events, photographer Shawn Dowd and reporters Georgie, Silvarole and Taddeo. This story is published in reverse chronological order, 12:10 a.m. Protest winds to a close. Tuesday night's march and rally drew to a close shortly after midnight. After an evening of marching, painting of messages on the streets and listing demands to reform policing in Rochester, the protesters lowered 2 flags at City Hall and attached papers urging justice for Daniel Prude. Then the remaining few hundred people went their own ways. A police tweet reported rocks thrown at police officers. Otherwise, the 5-hour event appeared to go off without incident. And police presence was muted, a far cry from the massing of officers seen last week, over the weekend and as recently as Monday night. 11:45 p.m. Protesters discussed demands. As midnight approached, the protesters read their list of demands. Reflecting the fact the protests at heart are about seeking justice for Daniel Prude, the demands included a call for more effective and humane responses to mental health calls in Rochester. Rather than simply patrol officers showing up when someone like Prude is having a mental health episode, the protesters asked that trained mental health providers come to the scene. 10:45 p.m. On to City Hall with Police Chief La'Ron Singletary having announced earlier Tuesday he is stepping down at month's end. Protesters marched from the public safety building to City Hall to take aim at the other official they wish to see resign, Mayor Lovely Warren.